So for the last 3 days, I brought fragrances to work to try to see which one my boss really enjoyed the most. This ended up being like a group activity after the first day. So crowd consensus here from worst to best, but these are actually the top 5 out of 15 fragrances. At the number 5 spot, it's going to be Manhattan by Roja. It's the Eau de Parfum. People were pretty much saying this smells like a very rich person would wear this fragrance. So, and they were also a sucker for the presentation. They kind of went off the presentation for what the fragrance smells like. I say that because some people said, some bottles are like basic looking or normal looking. So they would kind of pass up on the fragrance, but they thought the fragrance was good. Kind of weird. So if I would have just had them blindly smell it, that would have been it changed. But just because they like the presentation, this is going to be at the number 5 spot. Number 4 spot, it's going to be Dior Homme Cologne. So Dior Homme Cologne was actually a fan favorite. Did I expect it to be? Yeah, just because doing this experiment with my boss, I pretty much came to the realization we and him have pretty similar scent fragrance choices. So a lot of the fragrances that you'll see here are my favorite fragrances, and fragrances I can't live without kind of fragrances. And Dior Homme Cologne obviously is my favorite Dior Homme. I did bring a different Dior Homme during this experiment, which honestly was just turned down quickly. But Dior Homme Cologne was a fan favorite for sure. Obviously very easy to like scent. Then we are going to the luxurious hotel room, right? It's going to be Amouage Reflection. So they did say it smelled like a very luxurious hotel, but it smelled really good. And these are pretty much 5 fragrances that he's probably going to be buying at some point, just because it kind of blew him away. Again, here in Buffalo, we don't have anywhere that you can just go and shop for fragrances. So me doing this is kind of like, these are fragrances they've never smelled before. They haven't even seen before. Then at the number 2 spot, this was a divisive one, but the people that loved this fragrance loved it. They kept on smelling the paper and didn't want to stop smelling the paper. It was Ombre Nomad by Louis Vuitton. So that was one person that says it smelled like church. My boss loved it. He kept on holding and sniffing the paper, and then some of it got, I guess, on his fingers, and he kept on getting whiffs of it on his fingers. So he was just happy that it got on his skin. But yeah, very divisive. So again, do what you will, just sample it. And then at the number 1 spot was a fan favorite all around that everyone wanted to smell. It got a lot of other people's attention. Tuxedo. So Tuxedo's just that good.